describe ourselves, I describe it as an internet, rather than being an American School of Foreign Policy, which is sort of one extreme. I think of some of our colleagues in the United States who say their schools of international affairs are really American schools of foreign policy. We are not. We are very much an international university. We teach in an American style. I like to think of us as focused on global issues.
Now these are the kind of real world problems that you face. They're not the kind of problems that you're going to read about in the American Political Science Review. They're the kind of problems that your future employers are going to ask you to understand, to explain, and most important of all, to anticipate. You cannot have international relations, you cannot have economics without predicting the future.
It is a truism to say that Europeans look at things in a different way if compared to the Americans. And this is especially true when it comes to hot, delicate political issues.
How is our program unique? And I think that it's, first of all, we're very policy focused in the economics program. And that distinguishes us from a regular graduate program in economics or from an MBA program. And no one gets out of SAIS without being fluent in economics.
SAIS education is about you taking advantage of the range of opportunities that we have available to explore your interests, to make your potential as great as it can be, so that when you go on the market, the thing you're selling is not what I thought was a good one-year MA degree. The thing you're selling is what you achieved over a 2-year period, combining 3 different aspects of study.
And I guess the first question I'll address is why study American foreign policy in the first place? And I think although America is in decline, or allegedly in decline, and I think it is, certainly in relative decline as a world power, it's still, in order to understand any region of the world, I think you still have to know what the United States is doing, what role it plays.
Another thing that strikes you when you're doing history is empathy. You have to put yourselves in the shoes of other actors. We have courses in history which help you understand the present.
You know, pretty much what Mark said about history, believe it or not, it really applies to languages too. What he said, that history is about empathy, to learn to think of others are thinking, it applies to languages too.
It is because the Bologna Center is such a small institution, it provides really unique opportunities to actually talk face to face with the people that make the decisions and actually get things done. So it's been very gratifying from that standpoint, and I think that's really one of the strengths that the Bologna Center has over other places that you might be considering.
Is that, you know, regardless of what you learn in the classroom, which is obviously academics is a huge part of why you're here, but really the network, I think, that you walk away with is something that's really crucial. It's a really great network, and it's a genuine network.
It's a big investment. It's so it depends on, you know, what your personal situation is, what you want to do with the degree that you have. I can only speak for myself and say that it's so far been very worth it for me.
But I believe that after spending 1 year in Europe, 1 year in the US, you have this window of opportunities that has opened to you, and I think this is priceless.
What are you all doing over the summer, for example? So are you all working?
I've been accepted into a language study program in India, in northern India, but I'm having visa problems, so I may not be going after all. But if that doesn't work out, then I'll be spending the summer interning in Pakistan. I'm still looking at a few different organizations. So.
I'm going to the Ministry of Finance in Colombia.